Hi everyone, my name is Kriti and I welcome all of you to the interview series where I will be talking to the key members of our organization. Today's spotlight is on the HR department where they will be telling us about how they drive the company's culture and something about the human aspect of HR. Hi Mansi, welcome. So before we dive in, could you briefly introduce yourself and shed some light on how do you like your role as a HR manager?
Thank you for the warm welcome, firstly. And my role as an HR is very interesting. It is the experience that an employee has during his entire life cycle in a particular organization. So it's really interesting to know the reason why they join and the reason of exit as well, so that it helps us to improve, in whatever is not right. So I think all in all, it's a very interesting journey.
Fair enough. Okay, now quickly let's dive into our Q&A. The first question for you is how do you cultivate a positive and engaging work culture across all teams and how does this contribute to overall employee satisfaction?
Okay, so we believe in open door policy wherein we allow each and every employee to bring in their ideas, and in this way, we are able to understand what's going on, and if there's anything that needs to be fixed, it's done on time. So I think this kind of gives them a feeling of belongingness, and I think that's how it's working.
Wow, that's sweet. In the context of HR processes, how do you integrate the principles of automation to enhance efficiency, particularly in the areas like recruitment and, let's say, employee onboarding?
Okay, so we use this HRMS software. Basically, Great HR is what we are currently using. It's a self-help portal wherein the employee has access to all its data. So they can view it anytime, they can update it anytime. And with regards to the income tax or payroll, anything that they need with regards to the HR, it's all there. So this kind of takes over a little bit admin load, and it helps both ways.
Okay. So, with that respect, can you share an example of a successful initiative that fostered teamwork and collaboration, and how did it impact the overall dynamics of the company?
So we set up regular meetings to encourage employees to communicate, just to check if everything is going on properly as per the deadlines, and we are on the track. So their clear communication is given there. They have an understanding of what is their roles and responsibilities, and I think that's how it's working.
Okay. So, given the dynamic nature of the industry, how do you encourage continuous learning and professional development among HR professionals, especially to keep pace with the changes in the software automation landscape?
Okay. So what we do is we encourage our employees to attend different seminars, conferences, webinars, and then note down certain things. And when they get back, we encourage them to share it with their colleagues. In this way, the entire organization learns. So it is probably a couple of times we make sure that the entire team goes, and wherever it is not possible, a representative goes. So in that way, everybody gets a chance to get the exposure of attending these conferences, webinars, and I think that's how the growth happens.
Do you always receive a positive outcome out of these seminars or events that you set up for the HR professionals?
I guess 80%, as I can say. 20%, few events are not worth it, but you never know unless you give it a try.
So basically, how do you measure the success that this particular event has worked for your team or hasn't?
So it depends upon the feedback that we receive from individuals. So if it's a positive, we take it as a thing, and if it is not, then we refrain from going to such seminars.
All right,
Yeah.
okay, fair enough. With the emphasis on technology and automation, how do you address the well being and job satisfaction of the team members, ensuring a balance between technology driven processes and human aspect of HR?
Okay. So we give them the flexibility. So let's say that there are options wherein the person can do his work manually or take the help of technology. So we leave it up to them. It's their choice, whatever they feel is good, and I think they know how to balance things that way, and they get to learn a lot of things. So this is how we kind of manage things.
All right, understood. Mansi, thank you for sharing the insights into the pivotal role of HR in promoting teamwork and efficiency. Your thoughts on employee engagement, automation, and professional development provide valuable glimpses into our HR dynamics.
Thank you for having me.
So, audience, I hope you found these insights illuminating. This is Kriti signing off until our next exploration.